Get a load of this. Disney's 100th year of existence has been its worst year in the company's history. Like that's not a lie. That is 100% true. Its 100th year, Disney's 100th year has been its worst year ever. And they have nobody to blame but themselves. 2023 will mark the first year in a very long time that Disney has not had a billion-dollar movie. 2023 will mark the worst year in box office history for any major production company. This is 100% true. I mean, 2023, think about this. 2023, Disney saw flop after flop after flop. Like, literally, the only movie that I think barely broke even at the box office was Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And that's because Guardians of the Galaxy, I know it's part of the MCU, but it's kind of self-contained, you know, and for the most part, Disney has, maybe through contracts, who knows, but James Gunn, you know, he really oversaw that entire trilogy. And sure, I'm sure that Kevin Feige and producers went in with notes and asked him to make some changes. But for the most part, it was James Gunn's baby. But besides that, every other movie from every other studio that Disney owns, whether that's Fox, whether that's Lucasfilm, Pixar, all those movies flopped. And here's the thing. There is one common denominator. And that is that Disney chose ideologies, education for you and your children over giving us a good story. That's why Disney has been failing. That's the common denominator in this entire thing. And you don't have to be a genius to understand this. They know this. Their president, Bob Iger, has been, saying this in interviews that he doesn't want Disney to be associated with social topics. You know, he does not like that Disney has been associated with the word woke. You know, these are his words. Not exactly, but pretty much this is what he's been saying. He understands this. We understand this. Everyone understands this. I mean, hell, when you have Elon Musk on stage conducting an interview, telling everyone what we already know, that Disney chose to go woke, and as a result, you guys know the line, they're losing big. He said it recently that if Walt Disney was still alive and he saw what Disney had turned into, he would be rolling over in his grave. And I wholeheartedly believe that. And here's the thing, Walt Disney, he was no peach. You know, there were some questionable things about that guy too. You know, some questionable relationships he had with some people over in Germany. But nonetheless, Walt Disney intended for Disney to be a company that the entire family can enjoy. And as of 2023, that's just not the case. You no longer feel safe exposing your children to a Disney movie. It used to be that, responsible parents, they would hear, oh, it's a Disney movie. Okay, there's no need for us to watch it first to make sure it's acceptable, to make sure it's safe. It stands up to our values. That's not the case anymore. Now, if it's a Disney movie, you better watch that twice before you show it to your kids, because you don't know what kind of gonna pop up. You know? I mean, you got, Pixar, they're making all these weird movies, with these weird ideologies that, quite frankly, me personally as a parent, they do not align with the values we have here in my house. And that's not because we're closed-minded or we're hateful people, none of that. It's just that we align more with traditional values, and that's not what Disney is interested in anymore. No, they are interested in pushing ideologies, pushing this new woke narrative into our society, and in hopes to reshape not just this country, but the world. And they're doing it through the minds of our children. And that is why we have walked away. That is why we have done this. I really should pop a bottle of champagne because this makes me happy. I love seeing people that are trying to cause us harm lose. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.